Okay, week 2 of the new update. We have got a lot to do. I'm on the live branch now. We've had just a couple of bug fixes. I don't think we've had a whole lot of balance changes, but we've had a couple of bug fixes since the experimental branch went live. So I'm going to test out the other weapons. I actually did run the other weapons, and I have since run the other weapons, like as you can see here. I'm already battle pass level 26. Or performance past level 26, sorry. So I've actually played a lot with the other weapons, and I know how to use them. So we're going to start with the Hurricane. I've gotten all the overclocks for this already. So let me just strip this thing bare, and we'll see what to do. Okay, so the Hurricane it has a lot less ammo than the rest of Gunner's weapons. Like, it even has a lot less ammo than the stock autocannon, which has 550 combined ammo, and this is a bit over 300 combined ammo. So it's a bit less, but it has significantly more accuracy, which should give it, in theory, more potential damage than the Thunderhead, especially when their starting damages are similar. Yeah, the area damage is much higher, and the direct damage is a little higher, and the effect radius is higher. Good lord. Rate of fire is significantly lower. Reload time is significantly faster. So this just seems like a all around better um an all around better Thunderhead. But of course this probably scales better with upgrades or something like that. They scale differently with upgrades. This does not have a lot of upgrade options. There's 3 rows with only 2 options in them. So first of all, since I like spamming, I'm going to take missile belts for more ammo. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to see what overclock I want to use. So we've got manual guidance cutoff, which releasing the trigger cuts off the guidance system and gives you 33% faster projectiles. We've got overtuned feed mechanism, faster rate of fire, and increased projectile maximum speed. We've got fragmentation missiles, which is a slightly larger AOE and a bit more damage, AOE damage. That's a pretty decent one. That was my go-to before, but I'm gonna test around some builds today. It's got 3 clean overclocks, which I think is a record, or it's at the record, if not setting a new record. So then we've got plasma burster missiles. These were bugged, but I think they've been fixed. Missiles penetrate enemies, increase missile maneuverability, lower damage output, and less ammo. So, wow, that's a lot less ammo and a lot lower damage. It affects the effect too, and the projectile velocity. That's not listed there. So there's a lot of downsides. But the thing is, you get penetration, which means you can hit the same enemy with a missile more than once. So if you get on average 2 hits per missile, actually no, it's going to take a lot more than 2 hits per missile. Wow, that actually doesn't seem very good, but it's probably better than it sounds on paper. I'm going to try it at some point. Plant mines on impact with terrain, no missile guidance, less ammo. Okay. An important thing to note here is the mines have more damage and effect radius than the base rockets. Then we have salvo module. Load and fire up to 9 missiles simultaneously, extra damage for each loaded missile. Salvo missiles cannot be guided, but if you fire one at a time, they can still be guided, from my experience with it. And then Jet Fuel Homebrew, which is basically this weapon's equivalent to Big Bertha. Instant acceleration, higher top speed, significant direct damage increase, reduced explosion damage and range, reduced magazine and ammo capacity. So I think just to start out, I'm going to take Fragmentation, just to show the strengths of the weapon at its base. I'm going to take ammo. I'm going to take anti-tank, nano, five extra area damage, and we're going to go with the napalm infused rounds. And to complement that, I'm going to bring my favorite bulldog build, which is high damage volatile bullets. And I've got shield generator and incendiary grenade. Okay, I've got everything. The incendiary grenade is probably my favorite. So let's load up this mission into Hollow Bow. Okay, good. We're gonna dial things up to 4 for these tests. I know I technically was on 3 earlier, but we're gonna dial things up to 4 for these tests. All of them. Heck, maybe I'll even do a bonus episode where I go back to the locked one and do it on Has 4. But the locked one, honestly, it is a bit weak. Like, I will say, it is a bit weak. It barely has any ammo. It really does need more ammo. Even the Drac, once the hit registration issue was fixed, the Drac is decent. It's on par with the other scout weapons, but the lock one just does not have enough ammo. So Hollow Bow is dark. Like, it is the darkest biome in the game. Not only does it not have any sources of natural light, like at all. Heck, even Salt Pits has the occasional glowing crystal. Like, this is the only one without any kind of glow-in-the-dark, visible in darkness stuff. It's just so dark, which is complemented by the fact that it soaks up light a lot better than the other biomes. Wow, is there really nothing in this starting room, or did I miss it all? Huh. Oh, there's the tunnel underneath. I thought that was a tunnel into another room that accidentally poked through. So yeah, Hollow Bow's probably my least favorite biome to play, which is a shame because the concept and the aesthetic is my most favorite. Yes, an Ebonut. It seems like I'm getting these like 5 times as often now that it's November. Like, I swear, like I had a string of missions, and for like 5 missions straight, it was just Ebonuts over and over and over and over again. Somewhat ironic. And this is just that one Ebonut in this entire starting cave. Okay, this is a lame starting cave. But as I was saying, like, the aesthetic of the Hollow Bow and the general terrain features and hazards are really good. It's my favorite biome in concept, but the light, the lack of all light, the fact that it just is so dark, even with flares, even with the glow sticks, the glow sticks, I call them glow sticks because the flare gun is also flares and it gets confusing. Like, even with light sources, it's so dark, and it just feels so dark and so annoying to play, which is why I don't favor it over any of the other biomes. It's just so dark. I wish it wasn't so dark. If it wasn't so dark, I'd probably play it like 3 times more, because I love the aesthetic and I love the hazards. And it's just one of the most unique cave types. First enemy. So it takes 2 rockets to light a grunt on fire. So the thing with this is you can guide the missiles by moving your mouse around. So you can kind of guide them into the enemy's weak point, and you can get some weak point damage that way. But I didn't take the weak point damage mod because I prefer the area damage. Now the incendiary thing, the what is it, nitroglycerin infused missiles or something? No, it's not. It's napalm infused missiles, right? Nitroglycerin is the compound that increases the damage the longer the missiles are in the air, which I don't really like because I'm more of a close range fighter when I play gunner. But the napalm infusion, it heats up based on the damage you do, and while I don't know if it's based on like the AoE or the direct or both, but it still takes 2 shots to hit it to burn a grunt. So maybe that extra 5 damage isn't worth it over the 50% weak point. Then again, I don't really hit weak points much, so this isn't really a precision weapon, despite the fact that you can literally find and control the projectiles. Wow, this game is pretty bare. Like, literally, it's that 1 deposit of nitro, that 1 deposit of morkite. High. It's 2 rockets to light most things on fire, so this does fall flat to Burning Hell minigun. Burning Hell minigun does light things on fire significantly faster. It's just like, it's instant. It's practically instant. It takes a bit more ammo, like in absolute numbers, but of course it does because the minigun has like 10 times the ammo of this. Like, literally, almost.
Red sugar.
God, wow, that the one spitter take off that much health? Yikes. Good thing there's red sugar around. Oh man, did you see how much health it took off the group armor? Ow. Just die. Everybody die. Why are there so many enemies all of a sudden? Jeez, guys. Haven't you ever heard of hazard scaling? You can't just go all in at once. That's not how it works. Zerg rushing is not a viable tactic. Especially when I have an AoE weapon. Oh. Already? Jeez! I guess I have been spending a lot of time meandering, so... Hi. No. Oh, hi, where'd you guys come from? Now, an interesting thing about this is that, like the autocannon, the explosions don't do friendly fire damage. But, like the autocannon, since the autocannon was now updated to do this, the direct hits with the projectiles will do friendly fire damage. Ah, miss. Ah. I love the incendiary, or the volatile compound. Volatile bullets. Volatile. I'm just gonna call it... Oh, I like exploders. Just gonna call it volatile. Man, I wasn't using... Oh, hi! I wasn't using incendiary before. Maybe I really should have used this. Is that fire dot. It's real good. Even if I'm killing them too fast for it to really matter. The fire dot is just... Yeah. It's better than anything else on the first tier anyway. The stun is just too inconsistent. The only things you want to use it on them. The only things you want to use it on have stun resistance. And the one problem with this is you really can't just go all spammy with it. All of the new weapons are a little ammo light, but that doesn't mean they're weak. You just gotta reserve yourself a little. This one, well, you're gonna hit like literally like 99% of your shots, so it makes sense that it's a little ammo light. But you still gotta be a little... I don't know, I guess you don't have to be conservative with it. I barely spent any ammo. It's got a decent punch to it. Okay, now where the heck is... Oh my god. Where the heck is that Brood Nexus? It's down there, that's for sure. Here we are. Yeah, go get that for me, Bosco. Uh-oh. So these guys can actually burn despite the fact that they don't have a health bar. Yeah, see? Just burned to death. That's cool. I didn't actually know that. Alright, Mr. Oppressor. And, health just gone. Go like poof. It's volatile rounds for you. Where the heck is anything? There. And then it'll burn to death. Poof. Also, dear God, why is this cave so barren? I really gotta get moving. I've been in this one cave. We're gonna get another swarm soon, feels like. Probably too early for that, but... there's our little warden. You just gonna sit there? Alright. Alright, up there, yeah. Oh, there's a...
Give me some light. Right
No, the goo bomber.
focus fire here.
Yep, the swarm. 2 swarms in 1 cave. Pretty much. That's how much time I've spent digging around in here. One thing this does have is pinpoint accuracy at a much longer range. Like, splat. Alright, bring it on. Oh, you again? Here to avenge your brother or something? Too bad. I really shouldn't be reloading after every shot on this thing. I guess I always reload after I hit the shot because I expect it to kill them, because I expect to hit them white and I don't. I need to delay my reload reflexes a little. Okay, so it looks like I'm getting goo bombers, acid spitters, and wardens for this. And oppressors. Goo bomber, acid spitter, warden, oppressor, and exploder. Yeah, you can see this also favors the fire at your feet. Ow! the fire at your feet mentality. God, they're everywhere. The armor breaking stuff is really effective. Like, wow, this stuff shreds armor. Like, normally, you can see Morkite in the dark, but I have not seen any Morkite. Also, I'm starting to run a bit low on missiles. Good, though, I only have 37. What the heck is happening? I've never been this resource dry after the first cave before. Heck, I've never been this nitro dry on a mining mission, period. Except when I was like playing Scout in Hazard 5, which was the worst mistake of my life. Don't ever play solo Scout in Hazard 5. God, only 17 of it. I'm only at 66 in the second cave. I've never been this resource dry before. Ever. I only have enough rockets to last one more swarm. Heck, maybe not even that. I'll also get the rest of that. Oh man, this is just going to be barely enough to put me over. I could also go kill some loot bugs, but nitro.
Another day at the office.
Right? 83. Okay, we're good. We're good. We win. We win the game now. Only me being stupid can make us lose now. I can't lose via running out of ammo now because I got 4 racks, so I have 200% ammo now. So since there's friggin' nothing in this cave, let's just speed run to the end and try and get this mission done. Because this, you can see how effective it is. It's really good against those big groups. It's really good. It's just, I have had trouble finding the actual resources. Another swarm. Okay. I love the gunsling animation. It's not very spammable, but it's still cute. We're professionals here. I don't know why, but whenever I have a high fire rate weapon, I like to tap fire it, which is like completely against the entire principle of the weapon itself. Like, it's a high fire rate weapon, and here I am just tap firing it at like 1/3 of its maximum rate of fire. Like, the fluff am I doing with my life? My mouse is over the thing again. Down to my last clip. I could call the resupply now. I probably should, honestly. But before I do that, I'm going to test out this new feature. I say new because I've never noticed it before. UI graphics. Here we are. So if I change to windowed full screen... Oh, can I not do this in a mission? It has to be windowed. Lock mouse, apply changes. Alright. So now I don't think I will be able to mouse over my recording bar anymore. Which is good. You know, I was using a different build before. Maybe I should switch to this one. This one's pretty good. I like fire. I like burning things. Come on, you guys. It's not a swarm. What are you doing here? This is way too big a crowd for between swarms. Or is this like a swarm wave that just got stuck somewhere and finally caught up to me? Jade is. Jade isn't. Another swarm any minute now. I want to keep these obstacles out of the way. Hey, there's a golden loot bug up there. Yep, here we are. I'm getting like scarily good at predicting those. Yeah, this has definite last cave vibes to it, so we're just gonna backtrack and see if we can find anything in some of the offshoot tunnels. Feels like there's gonna be another swarm soon. Feels a bit early for that though. I said that last time and then the swarm popped up. Okay, I only need one more ebonite. Just wow, I'm getting scarily good at that.
Not ready. There's recharging.
I guess I'm just really used to the swarm timings on Hazard 4. Okay, there's my Morkite. Oh, boo. Oops. That is the Jiba. Let's go ahead and take off half my shield. I don't need your guys' help to die. I could die perfectly fine on my own. Get out of my face, man.
The stream of incoming enemies is practically eradicated, and you're still alive. Well done.
Odds are there's at least one deposit of Morkite over here, and that'll be enough to put me over, and I will win.
Look there!
I can't see. I've already completed my secondary, so I don't need that. Are you choking me? Oh, up there. Okay. Please. Please. Oh, yeah, that's enough. Yes.
Good work.
Alright, let's get the fluff out of here.
Controlled via the mule.
So now we're gonna try Jet Fuel Homebrew, which is the direct damage build. So half area damage, much more direct damage, less effect radius, less magazine size, less ammo. So we're gonna swap Zip Fuel for shrapnel load, and we're gonna swap Napalm for nitroglycerin. We're gonna swap armor breaking for projectile speed. And we're gonna see how that goes. Oh, it's a salvage. Salvage, radioactive exclusion zone. Okay, we're gonna try this. God, it's so bright by comparison. Also, cargo crate.
Repair the lost mules, get the drop pod operational, and return to base. Expect heavy infestation, and try not to mess it up like your former colleagues.
Exclusion zone's one of the brighter biomes. I don't think anything is as extreme as the Hollow Bow is, though. I mean,
My pickaxe sharpened when we get back.
wow, I mean, look at how much radius my flares have, my glow sticks have now. Like, look at that. Other batteries not in here. Oh wait, no, it's up. Oh, that's a place for a battery. Yeah, sure. Bosco, could you grab that for me? I have noticed an uptick in random events. Ooh, mechanized lock 1. I've noticed an uptick in random
God
events,
damn it, there's a pebble in my tube.
and it's probably just RNG. But in the event that it is like an actual change where they made stuff spawn more frequently, like aside from the spawning more frequently in complex missions, if they just made stuff a bit more frequent in general, I think that's a good thing, because like normally most of the missions were stale-ish, not really stale, but they were kind of samey, and finding that unique sting, the special events, was what gave it a little flavor. So now that you're finding those flavors a bit more often, it's more about what you get and not if you get. Which is good because it makes all the missions... Oh god, breeder.
Ain't no more breeding.
I probably should have adjusted my my secondary build. Ow. Ow. God, I'm half health already. Jeez. I really should have taken like an explosive rounds bulldog, or like a mindlet spurt or something. Anything other than just incendiary, which I'm not even going to be able to trigger. So I assume this is going to go badly, but not too badly. I am decently competent at salvaging these kinds of things. These missiles move really fast. Like this actually, I prefer if they move slower, to be honest. Oh hey, this is a fossil mission. Okay, get out. Just barely can't two-shot a tri-draw with this. I'm not even gonna bother with the fossil objective. Like really. I'd like a bit... Actually, I'm pretty good on nitro, so I'm just gonna... Oh, there's an Omen Tower. That's gonna go great, I'm sure. God, I had to get hordes of grunts. So we're gonna stick that here. And we're gonna grab a rack, maybe 2. I'm actually pretty low on ammo. So I'm gonna grab 2 racks. Oh, I didn't need that. I did not need that second rack at all. Oops. And then we're gonna go down and do the Omen Tower. Because I still need dem overclocks. Let's do this! Oh man, I got the heavy burster and the radial and the twin slicer. Okay. Heavy burst. This is probably the easiest setup, to be honest. Ow. I don't like the heavy burster, but it's more of an annoyance than the drone danger stuff. Like, the drones are legit dangerous. Bam. All right, which one's top? I think this one's top, right? No, this one's mid. That's better. Because I want to get that heavy burster out of here. Just gonna duck under it. Good lord! This stuff really does work. You can actually hit with it. I don't think that's my fastest tower kill, but I think that's my fastest tower kill outside of critical weakness. Oh man. That doesn't help me much. I think I still have 1 scout overclock to collect, but I'm not sure. Ah, jeez. Okay, get everyone out. Get out. Be gone. Already recharged.
Triangulation at 75%, almost there.
Did something just walk in front of me? Oh. Down here. Almost. Uplink out. And there we go. Okay, everyone die.
Stand by, sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
You ain't going nowhere, Spitter. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not a bad build, it's just not my style. I'm more of a who needs to aim kind of guy. Which is ironic, because I like playing Scout. Well, I say like. Scout's kind of graduated into my least favorite class as of late. Oh boy, Oppressor Man. Come to visit. No way this could possibly go bad. Come on, trigger.
At least one of you has to remain by the charging fuel cells. Get back.
Come on. Okay, refueling complete.
Fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
God damn.
Pod reactor spooling up.
Ow. Ow. Mine. Oh no, my inventory's full.
Onboard mainframe booting. Calculating orbital trajectory.
I really should be closer to the... Ow! In. Get me out of here.
On board, we're leaving with or without you.
Whew!
Retrieving escape pod.
Alright. So that was Jet Fuel Homebrew. I'm debating doing one more to showcase either let's see, either Salvo or Mine Layer, but I think I'm gonna pass on that because it's already gonna be hard enough to cut this down to a decent length as it is. So thank you for watching, and next week we will be testing one of the other weapons. So see you then.